Greetings, metalheads. Welcome to No Nonsense Metal Reviews. I'm George, and I'm back with a new release review. Yes, we've got some killer new thrash from here in the UK. In fact, from Birmingham, I believe. We have the very interesting and very enjoyable debut EP from Exorcism. This is entitled Spectral Aggression. And it's a very neat little ditty, I will say. I'm really enjoying this one. So Exorcism, they've only been around a few years. I think they were formed in 2023, so pretty new on the scene. First came across this act through the UK Thrashers page on social media. Was very intrigued by this one. I was liking what I was hearing. A lot of positive promotion about this young band from Birmingham, combining good old ripping thrash primarily with kind of old school death metal from bands such as the classic Mighty Death, of course, hugely influential on thrash, as we know. But they were combining that raw, aggressive, thrashier death metal with good old thrash. And the result was causing a bit of a stir in the underground UK thrash scene, from the sounds of it. So, I was intrigued. I decided to take the plunge. I did a little bit of research and found out that we had this debut EP coming out 2025, early 2025. I decided to pre-order this very nice tape copy. Decided to take the plunge and pre-order this. It's 4 tracks, a nice proper DIY job here. Nice orange shell with stickers on both sides. Nice little insert. And bearing in mind this arrived last week for me, with the inclusion of a nice big sticker as well. That's always appreciated. With our young Thrashers, the mugshot there. Bearing in mind I only had this a little while, probably not even a week now. I've been playing this one a lot. I've been listening to this a good few times a day at least. Actually, it's really decent. Let's be honest, thrash in 2025, is there a huge amount else that you can do with it? It's been contorted and twisted and manipulated over decades. Yeah, there's not a huge amount of new stuff that you can do with thrash. That said, I think credit to Exorcism. I think they've got something good going on here. I think what they're doing is original, but it's refreshing. It's new, but it's not. What they're doing is they're putting their own stamp on thrash, and that is essentially what anyone can expect from a modern thrash band. And actually, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's just 4 tracks, but they're 4 very solid tracks. There's no bells and whistles. It's not overly technical, overly complicated. They're not trying to, I know I say it a lot, but they're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. But they are playing solid thrash with a bit of a heavier kind of death thrash twist to it. And I like it. I like it a lot. I'd say Exorcism is a band to look out for. Definitely a band that you need to check out, band you need to hear. Might as well go through our little insert here. We've got a lineup shot here. We've got Freddie Widows on guitars, vocals. We've got Tom McIver on bass. We've got Will Watson drums and Will Butler guitar. This was recorded 2025, as I say. It's neat. The cover art, just out of interest, Dan Goldworthy. I like that a lot. That's very thrash. I think that's one of the things that I saw, or one of the first images I saw, just drew you in. You're going to get a classic bit of thrash here. Kind of reminds me of, old school Toxic or Atrophy album covers. I dig it. Very thrash indeed. Very, very thrash. 4 tracks. We've got Spectral Aggression kicking off here on side A, along with Burnt at the Stake. Burnt at the Stake, particularly nice track, I find. That one's got a real sort of old school Metallica, early Metallica, old school, early Slayer vibe there. Really digging that one. Then side B, we've got Strike of the Match, another solid track, and Lost in the Dark. All 4 tracks are really good. Nothing overly over the top, ridiculously out there technical stuff. It's just ripping thrash. You could definitely put this on and you could flail around your living room like a nutter to it. Solid thrash. Very good stuff. Definitely for fans of course, the mighty thrash giants, early stuff, I would say. Metallica, Slayer, Creator, Exodus. They've got that going on. Also, if you do like good old Death, Demolition Hammer, Obituary, that kind of good, wholesome stuff, going to enjoy this as well because it is on the heavier end. Vocals are harsh. But I would also say if you're into some of the more modern thrash bands, you know, there's quite a lot of more modern thrash bands around these days. If you're liking the more modern sound, hey, even if you're digging Municipal Waste, you're gonna enjoy this. We've got some killer riffs here. Killer riffs, great leads as well, strong vocals, good drumming, good bass work. Like it. So I would definitely say if you're looking for some thrash, something new, a little bit underground, Spectral Aggression is a decent one to check out. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Hopefully one day be able to catch them live. You never know, they might be taking these tracks on the road. But what I'll do is I'll put some links in the description. Check it out. It's a short and sweet release. I'll put some links to Bandcamp and the UK Thrashers page and all that good stuff in the description. So check it out. Support the UK thrash scene, support the thrash underground, support Exorcism. Solid band. You can pick up, as far as I'm aware, you can pick up physical copies. I think I saw a post saying you can pick up CDs, you can still pick up the tape maybe. I don't know. But show some support for a solid underground thrash band. Exorcism, Spectral Aggression. Have you come across this one yet? What are your thoughts on Exorcism? What are your thoughts on Spectral Aggression? Do let me know. Interested to hear thoughts and opinions of others on this one, as always. Thanks for watching. Do check back soon for more reviews and recommendations of all the good heavy things. Feel free to like, subscribe, share. Support is very much appreciated, as always. Check back soon. Until then, take care of yourselves, listen to Exorcism, and stay freaking heavy.